When we have a component, we deal with that component's three things for that component. First, we see the reliability of that component, and in reliability we go through with the probability of that component, that what is the probability of that component. Reliability is basically the probability of any item under a certain specific time, under some conditions and operations and missions are given. For reliability, we have certain missions, that how the missions or the failure modes, that how the system, how the item is going to fail. So this is the reliability. Then we go through the availability. For availability, we have a famous Markov chains. Availability is basically it is also the probability, but it is for the repair rate. We go through the repair conditions of our item, of our component. So this is two term, and the third is the maintenance. So what happens in the maintenance? I have made the videos for availability and for Markov chains and diagrams. So I also got the videos for this. And for reliability, I have made a lot of videos on reliability also, and how what are the methods of different methods for reliability. We have canonical configurations, non-canonical configurations, and many others. And I have also made on reliability enhancement, reliability allocation, and many more. So in this video today we are going to talk about the maintenance, that what is the maintenance of a component of a system. So maintenance can be expressed in four ways. There can be four ways of a system to be maintained. What are those four ways? We have four types of maintenance. One is the corrective maintenance, the second is the preventive maintenance, the third is the opportunistic maintenance, and the fourth is the improvement maintenance. We have four kinds of maintenance, which means that our system can be maintained in these four conditions, in these four types. They are not conditions. These all four types are a separate types of maintenance. Okay, so let's go with the first one. That is, what is the first maintenance? That is the corrective maintenance. So when an item fails, either we replace it or repair it. So corrective maintenance is just the fact that suppose we have our item, or we have a component that is failed. It has failed, and now we have only two options for that. Either we replace the component, or either we repair it. So we have only two conditions in corrective maintenance. What happens in preventive maintenance? Preventive maintenance is basically we perform some kind of activities in the item just to postpone the failure time of an item. So suppose preventive maintenance is basically the prevention. We say that it is better, prevention is better than cure. So it's same here also. The same meaning is here also, that preventive maintenance is suppose we have an item and we know that it can be failed in this particular period of time. So for to postpone the failure time, to delay the failure time, so that we can use our item, we can use that component a bit longer, we perform some kind of activities. We perform some activities, some modifications in that component to just to postpone the failing time of that component. Okay, so that is the preventive maintenance. Before failing of that component, we prevent it. We try to improve it. We try to modify it just to postpone the failing time of that component. Now third one is the opportunistic maintenance. We avail our time. During that time the item is being repaired or replaced. For example, when we take our car to the mechanic shop. Okay, so what is the opportunistic maintenance? We say that you must have listened a lot of many times that he's very an opportunistic man. She's very an opportunistic girl. So opportunistic is something that just to avail the opportunity, the golden chance, so that what happens, we didn't miss out. So what is opportunistic maintenance? That suppose we have our item, or we have our car, and we take our car to a car shop, to a mechanic shop, and we want our uh, car, we want the service of our car, or we want to change the oil of our car. So we take it to the oil shop, to the car shop. So during that time, when that thing is happening, or when our item is being repairing or being servicing, our car is being servicing, during that time we do another thing. We see, here it is written, during that time perform some other things just to let our time not get wasted. So during that time when the mechanic is servicing our car, we do some other things, like we do some meetings, or we do some other things just for our time to not get to be wasted. So that is why we are opportunistic person, and we have an opportunity that we are not letting our time get wasted, and we are doing multiple tasks in the same time. So we are a little opportunistic here. So that is called the opportunistic maintenance. And now, what is the improvement maintenance? In improvement maintenance, we do some kind of modifications in our system instead of replacing it or buying a new one. So it means that suppose we have our PC, and our PC can't install, we have some new kind of new versions of the games, of video games, and we want to install in our PC, but our PC is unable to install it because it is a little old one, so we cannot install it. So just to let those video games get installed our PC, in our PC, what we do, we don't go and buy a new PC for that. Just it's that do some we didn't buy a new one, but we do some advanced installments. So we do in advanced installments in our PC. We do some kind of modifications, so that the game we want to play, the video games that we want to get installed in our PC, so that can work easily. So for that, we don't go and buy a new one, we don't replace our PC, but what we did, we do some modifications in our PC, so everything goes okay, so everything goes well. So these were the 4 types of maintenance: corrective, preventive, opportunistic, and improvement. So these were the 4 type of maintenance. Got it? And now what we have maintainability. Now what is the term maintainability? It can be defined as the probability of repairing a failed component at a specific time. So it is, maintainability is just that we have a component that has got failed, and we have to repair that component. So maintainability is the probability of repairing that component over a specific time. So at time t, we have a component that has got failed, and we are just repairing that component. So that is the probability for repairing that component at time t. So which is bounded between 0 and 1. So for maintainability, our component, our reliability should be bounded between 0 and 1. This is the main thing that should be done, and it's just the probability of repairing a failed component of the system at a specific time. So it is just the probability to repair our probability, so that in the time that our component is being repaired. So that's all. Today we talked about 5 terms. These 5 terms, in which 4 terms were the types of maintenance, and the other was the maintainability. So okay, in my next video I'm going to talk about preventive maintenance in a little bit detail. So if you want if you want to know about preventive maintenance, or you want to go through the calculations and equations and everything, and you want to know the reliability and MTTF of the preventive maintenance, so you can, and you want to know that how it is being done, so you can go through that video. Okay, that's in the description also. Okay, thanks for now.